Hello. In this video, I will show you how in-progress and completed assignments look to the teacher. From the Google Classroom homepage, navigate to the classroom you wish to look at the assignments for. Then go to the classwork page and find the assignment you wish to look at. In this case, we'll look at the second assignment. A lot of times it is collapsed, so you just click on it to expand it. And I could see that one student has turned it in, it's been assigned to 4, and one has been graded. I'm going to go ahead and view this assignment. Now you can see thumbnails of the student work. In this case, the assignment was made by making a separate copy for each student, and that's how that is populated with thumbnails. If the students had added their own work, you would see the thumbnails there as well. On the left side, you can see the ability to sort by status. You'll see turned in, assigned, and graded over here on the left side. You can see that I've left a private comment on one here, and one is ready for grading. If you click on a student, you will see the comment history if there's private comments and dialogues here. You can also see a submission history if there had been multiple submissions. But for right now, we're going to go back to the main screen here where we can see all of the students. And if I just click on one of the students' work, it'll bring me to this viewer. And this viewer will allow me to see the student's work. And this is regardless as to whether they've handed it in or not. I can see their work as it is in progress. I can leave comments on their work just by highlighting where I want to leave my comment and adding a comment just like I would in Google Docs. You can also, on the far right side, grade the student work from right here. We can add private comments that will go to just that student, and then I could post it. We also have a comment bank feature. So if you have comments loaded into your comment bank, you can simply click on the three dots, choose copy to clipboard, and then perhaps come back here and add that as a private comment and then post it. You can also move from student to student without returning back to the classroom itself by using these arrows. So now it's warning me that I left a comment that I hadn't saved, but you can see I'll be able to go from student to student to student. And that is how assignments appear when you've made a separate copy for each student. Now, one thing that will appear differently is when you have assignments that are forms quizzes or forms based. So if I scroll down to a forms based assignment, we have a self-grading quiz here. And again, I can see 3 students have indicated that they turned it in and it was assigned to 3. And if I go to the view assignment, I said it was assigned to 3. It was assigned to 6. 3 are still considered assigned, so it's missing, and then 3 had turned it in. But when you go here, notice there's no thumbnails. So if I want to see the results, I click on the quiz itself. Then in the lower right, I click on the pencil. And now I can choose responses, and I'll be able to see the responses by the summary view, from the question view, or the individual responses. And again, I can scroll here. And if I'd like, I could export them to a Google Sheet so I could have them in that Google Sheet format. If I wanted to import the grades to the student quizzes, if it was a self-grading quiz, I would just simply hit import grades and it will pull in their grades and assign them over here. And at which time I could select all those students who had turned it in and return it with their grades. So those are the ways that you can see assignments. The other way that is worth mentioning is you could always go to your teaching to-do page. And on your to-do page, again, that was the 3 lines and then to-do, you would be able to see all of the work that you have to review and all of the work that you reviewed. And when the list populates here, you'll see all of your classes, or you can filter it just by any one particular class. So you could see the work that was done in that class. That would be another option. And then even an additional option would be to go into the calendar. And when the calendar shows up, you could click on the assignment from there and get into that assignment viewer. So those are the ways you can view in progress and completed assignments in Google Classroom.